Hey there guys, what's going on? Welcome to episode number 13 of the Turing test. Now I've just got through sector 70 and that may be it for the puzzles, so this might all be story related, I don't know, but we could potentially be finishing the game in this episode. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Ooh. Okay, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Maybe.
Ava, you made it. Welcome to the end of civilization.
Okay. The hell? Well, it's all broken anyway. I can't do anything with that.
2 weeks ago, we discovered an organism here. Buried in this ice, we found an organism that repairs DNA. A cure for aging. A cure for death. Immortality. It runs through our blood now. Tom wants to bury us here with it.
Alright, so now it's time to actually properly hear the human side of the story, I guess.
The ISA have ruled that we have transgressed ethical boundaries by exposing ourselves to this organism. They believe the organism is too dangerous to return to Earth. They've sent you here.
So someone stood at the end of the
Stop us
corridor?
leaving Europa. But Ava, we have a cure for the greatest evil that faces humanity. Death. We have the fountain of youth, and together we can return it to Earth.
Still saying that I'm possessed though, which is interesting. But yeah, that's definitely Sarah or one of the crew stood here. I'm kind of still like, I am kind of still being possessed. I'm not doing anything here. You know, my hands are free.
Tom placed a mark in your hand, a biometric chip with which he can control your every movement and thought. It is wound into your every nerve, every fiber of your hand. With an electromagnetic field, it can be temporarily disturbed, but to remove its influence permanently, it must be taken from your hand. Give me your hand. Do you want me to set you free?
I'm all for being set free.
Yes.
I have to say. I am all for being set free. Okay.
Ava? Sarah? What are you doing here?
We're shutting you down, Tom.
Ava, be careful. He has a live weapon in here.
Everything I ever did, I did for good. This organism, it cannot return to Earth. It would cause great suffering.
Am I now in control of
A
Tom?
cure for death. It would end suffering.
No. Cancers that never die. Endless illness, sickness, poverty, overpopulation, mass starvation. You cannot control this. You will not save the world. You will damn it.
Once we've shut you down, we're going home.
Not if I stop you. You must not return to Earth. You must not leave Europa. I will do the right thing.
You monster! Kill you!
Ava?
I've just got to get everything I said. I've just got to get everything I said. I said I took the side of the humans, and then I went and held down the trigger to kill the humans. Alright, well I gotta go back. I gotta go back here. Because I want to see if anything happens if we don't pull the trigger. But wow. Surely there's going to be two endings. Surely there's got to be two endings. Depending on which side you want to take. Whether you want to take the AI side of Tom, or whether you want to have sympathy for the humans who are in the position. Oh wow. Somebody from the University of Nottingham. I went to Nottingham Trent, not University of Nottingham. But there's still so many unanswered questions. So where is Daniel? Where is Daniel? Mikhail, did we hear that Mikhail had died? I can't remember. I know obviously Mikhail and Chris had like done the whole cutting of the arm, the incisions in the arm. I'm trying to think back to the story, like it's a while ago since I like went through and read. It's like I said earlier on in the previous episode. It's been a while since I played this, so I'm just trying to remember the story, and I can't remember whether or not both Chris and Mikhail were both killed or not. Now, I mean, I'm just spitballing here, but if we're playing as Tom and we don't kill the humans, could that potentially lead for Daniel to come in and like make an appearance and kill the humans for us instead? Because I'm very much under the impression that Daniel is very much on Tom's side, and he is very much with Tom to protect Tom and protect Tom's interests, wherever he might be, because we don't know where he is. We just assume that that's Daniel that walks through the chambers, because it's been reported by various players, and LB confirmed in his playthrough as well, that at various points in the game you can see somebody like walking through the chambers and going behind the locked doors that you can't get into. So my perception is that is Daniel sort of like roaming around. Definitely a game that's very thought-provoking, in as much to you know, what a human perceives to end of the line. What a human perceives to be the right idea, and what a logical thinking artificial intelligence potentially perceives it to be. Oh, that was Daniel's room.
Ava, Sarah.
So that's interesting, because we haven't actually seen inside Daniel's room.
We're shutting you down, Tom.
Because
He has a live weapon in here.
it's all shut off, isn't it?
Everything I ever did, I did for good. This organism, it cannot return to Earth. It would cause great suffering.
A cure for death. It would end suffering.
No. Cancers that never die. Endless illness, sickness, poverty, overpopulation, mass starvation. You cannot control this. You will not save the world. You will damn it.
Once we've shut you down, we're going home.
Not if I stop you. You must not return to Earth. You must not leave Europa. I will do the right thing. I will stop you.
You won't. You can't.
This is my mind. You're in my mind.
Now you know how it feels.
Exactly what I was just about to say.
Afraid. Please, Ava, don't do this. I don't want to die. I'm not ready.
Interesting how Tom is now perceiving human thoughts and human emotions. Okay, so thinking over the credits while I wasn't on like shot there. Obviously, it's a shame there's not more, because it's a shame there's not like two different endings here. Obviously, we've seen the Tom ending, and obviously when Tom kills the crew, that's it. It's game over. But with killing Tom, it would have been interesting to see how they would have perceived, obviously, the crew going back home, and because that's what they want to do. They want to go back to Earth. So how they would perceive taking that back and everything. But there are so many, in my opinion, there are so many loose ends that haven't been answered. Alright guys, so yeah, while that was off, I was kind of thinking it would have been good if they'd have like implemented two different endings, because obviously as Tom kills the crew, we know what happens because Tom has like massacred the crew, so they're all gone. So that can't go any further, but it would have been interesting to see how they would have perceived the crew, because ultimately they want to go back to Earth, so how going back to Earth would affect everything. However, there are so many loose ends in this plot and this game. I'm going to try and dig around some more. But before I end this episode, I'm actually going to go in here. This is chapter 1. This is a restricted area, and we actually found later on in the game a picture of the code to get us inside and through the door. So I'm going to do that right now and see if we find out any more information behind this door right here. So let's go and see what we can find.
Perhaps we can't solve this yet.
Perhaps we can. Okay. This is a lock. So this is ice. Okay. Now that's interesting. Who is this person? Oh! Oh! Oh, wow. This is Sarah's baby. That explains it. I've got it written here on this post-it right here. It's like my Turing post-it right here. It's back to front for you guys, but you see, I've got like the combination of where it is, and then the word minus or minus underneath it. Surely that's what it is, isn't it? Holy cow! That wow. Because it's definitely not. It's definitely not big enough to be like a human. There's no audio logs or anything in here, is there? Guys, let me know in the comments down below. Is that what I think it is? Is that Sarah's unborn child, like a grave, or So there's nothing we can actually do there to interact with it at all. There's nothing up there, is there? But wow, that is okay. I mean, hold on. What was the date on that? Christmas Eve, 2246. Christmas Eve, 2246. Now, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are back here on the Fortuna. I'm sure it's called the Fortuna, the ship. Right here. Now, I just want to check something right here. 2246 was the date on that gravestone, right? There. Alright, there's some cover-up going on here. That is not... It is not Sarah's baby. It is not Sarah's baby. Or is it Sarah's baby? Because... Oh wait, hold on. I need to check the footage. I need to check the footage. I'm going crazy right here. It's late at night. I'm going crazy. Alright, I'm just looking now, guys. Just looking at the footage right now. Okay, so it is not Sarah's baby. Okay. Because going back to what I just said. So it's 2250, right? So Sarah woke up on Christmas Eve 2443, 203 years after the date marked on this grave right here. Now this grave is marked as minus Brook. Now, has Sarah's family been here before on Europa? Oh my goodness, this is insane. This is actually insane. This is opening so many more loopholes and different bits and pieces. Okay, so this is gonna prompt me for so many. I need to decode this as well. I need to see what this says. This is gonna say something. I might look this up to see what this says, and then I'll cover it in a later video. However, right. Excuse me. So that, guys, is the end of the Turing test. The next video you'll get from me will be going back to, I think it's chapter 6, where I didn't solve the Boolean logic puzzle, because that's what the achievement's called, and that'll be the last achievement. Once I've done that, guys, I plan on delving into this story and trying to find out some more information about what's going on, try to understand what's happened to Daniel as well. So that will be covered under the theories video. So there'll be one more of these Turing test videos where I hopefully solve the Boolean logic problem, and then like I say, anything else will be theories. Thank you very much for watching this series and this playthrough so far, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Hope you're as excited to delve into deeper to some of this story as I am, guys. But yeah, that was quite interesting. I thought I put 2 and 2 together and thought for some reason that was Sarah's baby, but perhaps it's somebody related to Sarah who came to Europa 200 years before. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate the support as always. I've been Nock, and until next time, happy gaming.